So I've now finished counting these colonies. In this quarter of this plate I counted 77. On this quarter of this plate I counted 121. You see I've just written it in there. I've now put these figures onto the worksheet. So there's 121 on one plate, and I multiply it by 4 to get 484 colonies per plate. On the other one, 77 times 4 makes 308 colonies per plate. I've now worked out the average, which is 396 colonies per plate, average between the two. It's a little bit disappointed that they're quite different numbers. It'd be nice if they're sort of very similar numbers. What I'm then going to do, okay, we've got no data there, but that doesn't matter. I've got a nice pair. I'm not worried about those two, this set. The dilution factor is 10 to the minus 6. So what we've got to do is work back to the concentration of cells in the original culture. So all we do is multiply 396 by 10 to the power of 6. So 396 times 10 to the power of 6. Now I know if I want to do the decimal point, that makes 3.96 times 10 to the power of 8. Now, I can now compare that figure with the figure for looking at the culture when it was originally around with the spectrophotometer. That gives a figure of 1.15 times 10 to the 9 cells per mil. So I know it's approximately, this figure here is this 1.15 times 10 to the 9, so approximately 3 times that figure. So it's quite reassuring that this figure is lower, and the reason is because the colony counting experiment only allows you to count live cells, whereas the colorimeter measures all cells whether they're alive or dead. So it's quite possible that 2/3 of the cells here weren't viable. They may not have been dead, but they weren't viable to divide. So whereas this one only measures viable cells.